Hello everybody and welcome along to Monaco in VR. I've had a look and not many people have done this amazingly. So today I'm going to be trying for the first time Monaco with my Oculus Quest 2 headset in Air Link mode. I'm using a different microphone today because obviously my headset microphone wouldn't work with this. It's right in the way of seeing the screen, but luckily my screens are in here, so I'm all good. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, here we go then. Sat on the grid in Monaco. I'm at Sergio Perez in the Red Bull. Starts from the very back of the grid. We'll see if we can move forward really at all and try to emulate his win. But to be honest, it's not going to be easy. Simple one-stop strategy. We're just doing a 25% distance race here. I'm going to go with the highest downforce setup that the game will allow. We'll take out a load of fuel as well because we shouldn't be needing it. Damage is off is about the only concession I've made. Other than that, all assists off, all that good stuff. Let's just get into it then. My first time playing VR at Monaco. Formation that first though, apparently. This is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. To be sat so low in Monaco and looking around the grid is pretty cool. All the marshals and stuff around as well. Whoa, bit of wheel spin. I'm definitely going to struggle. I'm on 110 AI actually, really high AI level. But that was fine for without the VR headset. I did do a little bit of practice. I'm practicing VR, but I did do some practice with the VR headset. Without the VR headset. And 110 was okay. I think I might stick it on pole in this Red Bull, but expecting to be a bit slower though, so it'll be interesting to see how far up the grid we can get. I doubt we'll have the leader's pace, to be honest, on 110, not in VR. I think we're going to struggle with that, but oh god. But we'll see how we get on. Just do a little formation up here again. Look how big these buildings are. It really envelops you in Monaco. Monaco is definitely one of the more cool tracks to do, I think, in VR. And hopefully we'll be able to have a relatively contact-free race. As I said, I have got damage off. That being said, I'm still expecting a few crash. I thought this game also is very easy to have a few little spins. So let's get to the end of formation lap then and get the race underway. Okay, here we go. Come on to the end of formation lap then. We're going to try and park our car. I think we're going to try and straighten it quite a lot. Obviously this does bend quite a bit. This is quite cool. We can actually sit up and have a little look. There you go. That'll do. Right, let's do it then, guys. First race at Monaco. How close these barriers going to feel in VR. Let's try and have a good start though, first and foremost. Bit of wheel spin there, not the most ideal start in the world. I'm going to turn on a bit of overtake ERS now. See if we can sneak up the inside of a few. No! Well, that was close. That was very close. We just braked a little bit earlier than I expected there. Almost got caught out with the Williams as well, going side by side. Latifi and Stroll, it looks like it is. Coming up the hill then for the first time. Can we sneak past some people here as it's lap one? Oh, God, it's definitely, I'm going to go for it anyway. It's definitely scarier in VR. You sort of feel like, oh my God, I'm going to crash. Go for the usual dive bomb. And I don't know if he's still there. He was still there. Oh, very slow here again. Usual dive bomb. Still possible at F122, unfortunately. They're not improved much on lap one. Let's try and use my mirrors a bit more as well. I'm not used to mirrors. I'm used to using the look back button. But of course, not possible in VR. Coming into the tunnel for the first time now. All the way up to P15. Not a bad start that. I actually can use the look back button. That's a nice little treat for me. Oh, that's I can look round it. That's weird. That's weird. Hopefully my brake can handle that. Right, let's see if we can have some half decent pace now. Oh, terrible line through there. Let's see if we can have some half decent pace now. We need to get our head down a little bit because I know it's going to be tricky in VR. I didn't actually hit the wall there in the end. Thought I was going to tap the wall. I did not. Probably should have gone for the alternative strategy thinking about it, but never mind. Too late for that now. Already falling back from the car's head though. That's slightly worrying. I wouldn't be doing that if I wasn't in VR. Whoa, big old slide there. Force feedback helping me. Feel the slide. Only 3/10 to Sonoda behind. Already at 1.5 seconds back from the cars in front. Uh-oh, that's a bit deep. It's okay though, actually. We survived that well enough. Alright, 1.5 seconds. Let's see if we can close that down a little bit. Not going to be easy. Let's see if we can close it down. Oh god, that's my first crash. My hand getting in the way, that was weird. Put my hand up in my way, in my face. That's slightly odd. That probably needs to be removed from VR, to be honest, because that's a little bit obstructive of my view, but never mind. I guess it's always been there in cockpit view though. It's not that much different. I think we can get into this. Oh, just as I said, I think we can get into this. Hi. Okay, I'm going to flash that one back, I think. There we go. Let's go again. Very easy to do. Oh, again, hitting the curve all wrong. Oh, this is really tricky. I think 110 AI is going to be a bit high, but we'll see if we can get into it a little bit and start to make some good pace. Already those Sonoda pulling away from us slightly annoyingly. Oh, it's so tricky to guide it between the walls in VR. It really is. Really is not easy. Oh, close to that wall. Oh, almost another spin. Oh, completely missed that apex. Oh my word, this is properly hard. Why have I put this on 110 AI? I think I want to finish last, to be honest. I knew I was going to be slower at first, but I didn't think I'd be losing, what, best part of a second lap to the cars ahead? That's not ideal. Obviously, as is Monaco there, they're going to struggle to get past me without mistake. I've done the same thing, though. You see what I mean? Oddly, you think being in a 3D world, it'd be easier to judge the barriers, but I'm struggling more. I don't know if that's just purely frame rate or what. Obviously, with me capturing this as well, the frame rate isn't the best. Oh, another slide there. I think it's important to note here that quite a lot of my struggles in this video are down to frame rate issues. I've since discovered that the game's running at something like 40 FPS in this video, primarily because I'm trying to record at the same time. Obviously, the game is effectively having to render twice, one for each eye. It's pretty intensive, even though I've got an RTX 3080 Ti. I can run it at something like 70 FPS without recording, which is a lot better, still not perfect. When the Oculus thinks your PC's struggling, it will have the frame rate in order to keep it smooth. So I think actually a lot of it is an Oculus issue, forcing that half FPS. But yes, so in this video, definitely run about 40 FPS, which is a lot of my struggles, and you can definitely run it a lot better when you're not recording. I'm effectively rendering the game twice. Oh, and there's another spin and a penalty. Really tricky, actually. I'm really struggling with this. This is not easy at all. Oh god, there's a penalty. We'll just have to roll with those. Definitely gonna get some penalties here. Let's see how much slower we were than Sonoda last lap.
Sonoda's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 4.9 seconds. Okay, we're dropping back by around 4/10 a lap.
Still 4/10 laps slower than Sonoda, despite doing a better lap last time, and it wasn't perfect, don't get me wrong. That is not good news for me, not good news at all. Not much EOS either. Doesn't help all the bumping, of course. It's nothing like they have in real life. I'm moving around quite a bit, it's not helping. That's quite a nice line, let's keep that up. This is properly, you see what I mean? Like second guessing now to lift off the power. Just not, it's not fluid at the moment. We just have to see if any of you guys will be, once you get your hands on the game, if you guys can be as quick or even quicker maybe in VR. Again, in theory, there's an advantage. You're in a 3D world. You've got both eyes engaged. So easy to make such a relatively small mistakes. Again, nowhere near that apex. I'm scared of it. I'm thinking, I don't know. I can't really see it well enough. It's weird. Oh, hello. Someone's come out of the pit exit there. Let's stay out for a bit, shall we? We'll try and go a bit long here. See if we can have a tyre advantage at the end. See if we can actually start making some dents in some of the guys around us. See, just deep. Really bad. Alonso all over me. I'm multiple seconds up off the pace. This is wild. Alonso's all over me here. Whoa, Alonso. Jeez, what was that? He's still going. He's still going. I'm going to have to watch a replay of that. Round the outside there. Didn't think that move was on, so I came to take my line. Oh, God. Wow. You should count his lucky stars that damages off, to be honest. All right. Let's see if we can stick with him. Just follow his lines. Follow his speed. We have got the worst tyres. Oh, you see, massive understeer there. And I'm now 1.7 seconds away from Alonso. How does it look for you guys? Does it look like I'm driving horrendously bad? So maybe this was to be expected. Right, let's box this lap. Just lock you up everywhere. It's hard to tell if you've locked as well, actually. It's mainly by sound I'm figuring out if I'm locked up or not. Missed a turn, apparently. I don't think that actually works in this build. Don't mind, it's an early access build, of course. Oh, is that the go light? Why is it not green? Why is the go light orange? We're going to be right at the back of the grid now. Not quite at the back. We're still going to have Latifi behind us, I think. Oh, God. Another hit. See, I mean, I just can't... What is going on? Can't judge it at all. Now I am at the back. Right, come on. I'm not finishing this race in last place. Let's get after Latifi. Try and actually hit some apexes here. That was a bit more of an apex. I'm already 1.6 seconds back from there. I haven't got much ERS either. I've been rinsing it in the straights. Just trying to get any speed I can. That was nice. Oh, I will spawn the exit though. Not what I needed. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Could have carried a bit more speed, but scrubbing off the speed just because I'm not too sure what the car's going to do. Little tap with the wall there. Hopefully got damage off. Oh, so easy, man. Weird. You think you better judge the barriers better? I just can't. Not finishing last in this race will be like a win, to be honest, in VR. Definitely should have lowered the AI level by a lot. I think 90. Would have been the right level of AI, not 110. Very close to the wall there. Oh, that was too close to the wall. We have closed in now on Latifi. Hello. Give me the carrot. Give me the carrot, not the stick. We're trying to break a bit earlier. See myself a bit of a chance. DRS. Got DRS for the first time. 110 AI, Monaco VR. And it was never going to be easy, but even so, I expected maybe a midfield finish. Maybe fighting for points. Been nowhere near that. Perez managed to win this race in real life. We can't do him dirty by allowing him to finish last. That is not okay. That's encouraging. That's better. Right on the apex that time. Come on, Latifi. I'm coming for you. This is more like it. That's better. That's better. Let's carry better speed. Just trying to carry a bit more speed, just build up the confidence, stop using the RS, need to save it for when I've got a chance. At 15 or 20 now. Not got long left in this race. Hello, Latifi. Can we sneak past him here? Oh, I don't think so. I'm not confident enough on the brakes yet. Ah, too much wheel spin. I was trying to see if I can stick close to him. Not going to be anywhere near close enough, unfortunately. Now, the other thing, of course, VR does do is it makes you feel a bit more human. Now, don't get me wrong, I will be sending it at some point, but it just makes you feel a bit more, I'm not going to say vulnerable or, you know, it's not quite that bad, but you definitely feel it a bit more. Not confident enough on the brakes. Oh, what? I think the curb just hooked us round slightly there. You'll be able to see it nice and clearly. Oh no. My VR's crashed. Yeah, so you can slightly see the world there. Look, there you go. Look, that's the sign that it's crashed. If it's showing me the world. Who knows what that could be? That could be Oculus issue. That could be an Airlink issue. That could be a Steam VR issue. It could be a game issue. I bet it would still work. Yeah, look, the actual game is still working fine. As you can see there. So that suggests to me it's not the game. At this point, I can't show you guys what I can see, but it's just basically a frozen screen. It's not moving, it's not doing anything. It's following my eyes around. I can see the cinema screen. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. I am just going to do a quick hot lap in time trial just to compare it to what I've done without VR, just so we can get an exact time difference of what we've done. Bit of a shame that we didn't get to finish that race, but I'm going to have to restart the game and stuff now, and obviously I don't want to do the whole race again just because of one crash, because also this might happen every time, who knows. But yeah, let's do a time trial lap. Okay, so what I've done, as you can see, is I've added the link cable. Rather than doing Airlink, I'm now doing the wired version. It works in a similar way. In theory, you should get slightly higher bit rate. I don't think it would really affect the frame rate, to be honest. I do think it's a bit clearer though. I've got to say, and obviously I will say as well, the game doesn't actually recommend. Well, not it doesn't recommend. It just doesn't officially support Airlink. But it's just the easiest way to do things in my mind. Let's see then. Let's see how we get on this lap. See if I can judge things a bit better. Yeah, it definitely feels a bit smoother as well, I think. Just a touch, just that much smoother. It's just making a bit of a difference. And one of that could be though just because I'm in time trial mode, perhaps instead of being in Grand Prix mode. But I will say, this is a bit better. I still think I would struggle here. I still think, you see, I'm still unsure of my turning points. It's not fixed it, it's improved things. Like you know, as always, if you go from a 60 Hz monitor to a 120 Hz monitor, you're going to struggle a little bit less. It's just going to look a bit much smoother. Even more so if you're going from, you know, 30 FPS on a console or something to 60 on a PC, even more so. Same resolution to some extent. I mean, you know, for the most part, 1080p is fine these days. But if you're going from 720p perhaps on, I don't know, on like a Switch or Steam Deck or something up to 1080p, it's definitely going to be that much better. So, although all those things help, I actually don't think it's the be all and end all. I do think it's just adjusting to VR. I think it's just a difficult thing to do, and I certainly found a lot of pace in over the course of that last race. It's a shame actually I can't just go in the race director and see my lap times. That's what I was going to do after the race, to see exactly how much I'd improved by. But yeah, I mean, this is better. This is better. I think it's slightly smoother, and I think it's also just a bit less bit rate. Yeah, you still miss Apex there. Still certainly struggling, but I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. So I think it all just feeds into it. I think you want to try and run it as high FPS as you can. So I haven't actually changed any graphic settings on medium settings. High FPS as you can. Of course, if I wasn't recording as well, that would make things a bit easier on my PC. So there's lots of things that are feeding into it. I think for that reason, it's quite difficult. I mean, I'll certainly be excited for when the new graphics cards come out at the end of this year, because I will be upgrading to those, and that should hopefully allow me to play a lot smoother and record a lot smoother as well. But it depends how much of it is, of course, an Oculus issue. But yeah, anyway, that rounds out this video. Thank you so much for watching today, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you know as well. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Bye-bye.